Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link, it'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
What's up, AAA family? What's up, Bama Nation? It's your boy, Coach Smook, tapping in from Oklahoma, baby. Yeah, we here, man. I hope y'all feeling good tonight, man. We got some vibes tonight for y'all. Tapping into the show, man. I got the music, Mary J. We're not going to even run on background music tonight. I got it. But appreciate y'all for being here. Thank y'all for tuning in. As y'all can hear in the background, we got other stuff going on in the background, but we're going to push through. Hey, what's up, TikTok? Y'all tapping in on the TikTok side. Y'all ready to talk some Bama football on this Sunday evening? Y'all ready to talk some college football? What's good, Isaiah? I see you. Glenn, I see you. Bama, I see you. Zach, Antonio, Jason. Good to see everybody in the chat, man. Glad to see y'all. Continue to like and share the video. Y'all saw the intro. Y'all saw the welcome to the channel, man. Y'all want to join that AAA family, hit that link. Ways to donate is in the chat. We're going to get directly into the conversation tonight, y'all. Got a lot to talk about. SEC Media Day was last week. We got a lot of reaction stuff to get to. Just a whole bunch of different things that we're going to get into tonight. So we're going to be here for about 45 minutes to an hour. Want to tap into it and talk. Y'all, what's up, Jordan? Good to see you, man. Sully, good to see everybody in the chat, man. Y'all turning up. Mary J, I'm going to run it till we get to the live, all right? I mean, till we get to into the topics. But yeah, so good to see you, Glenn. I see you. What's up, man? Look, everybody pulling up 48 in the chat, man, across all platforms. Continue to like, share, make sure everybody get it. What's up, D Major? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me good? Y'all should be able to hear me good. What's good, man? Good to see everybody. How's everybody's Sunday going? I had a long day. We just got done doing our workouts and stuff here at UHP, getting these certifications and things going across. I see y'all tapping the screen, man. I got this set up over here. I got this set up down here trying to monitor all chat. So y'all continue to show up, show out. Say everybody, look, yeah. Been waiting for your boy to get live, man. Y'all about to have your boy emotional right here. Come on now. Give me some roll ties in the chat and let me know where you watching from tonight, man. Let me know where you watching from tonight. You ain't got to tell me your city because I don't want nobody to find you. Some of y'all got crazy baby mamas and baby daddies out there. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe y'all don't want nobody to know where you at. You know what I'm saying? Nah. How y'all feeling tonight, man? It's good to be here. So Bama might take 2 QBs in this class. Listen, Jason, don't come in here talking that message board mess. I told you, I told everybody earlier. Told everybody earlier. Go back and watch the lives from before we got here. I told y'all don't listen. Well, some of them don't listen. But they love to come back and say we don't know nothing. And then you see the storyline starting to pop up 2 or 3 weeks later. So, Jason, you already know if you've been here. Well, you have been here. So Jet Tamala, we got him, and then the other young man from Hawaii. They Andrew Bone, all of a sudden is trying to predict this young man. I don't think that's going to be a stick. But yeah, there's definitely some interest there. There's definitely some developmental opportunities there, but I don't think that'll stick. A lot of these kids are starting to learn the business side. A lot of their camps are starting to learn the business side, and that's what this recruiting is starting to come to when you have your 3 stars that are borderline 4 stars looking to pad their value, get those stats up, get those looks. So another one of those things, kind of like what they was trying to say about KJ Ford, and that wasn't the case with KJ Ford. KJ Ford was definitely a strong Florida lean for me after he basically turned down Texas publicly. So once that all started coming out, we already knew what time it was. But I'm not here to talk recruiting. Recruiting was last month. We'll update recruiting as it comes. We still connected on our end, however we connected. But on the front end of things, man, we got 6 more Saturdays to kick off. Somebody say 6 more Saturdays to kick off. So tonight we'll kind of start setting up our flow to discuss what some of the hot topics are going into the season. This 2025 college football season is going to be. So, yeah, tap in. Let's get ready to have some good conversation. So, in the chat right now, who we got tapping in and where they tapping in from? My boy Thad, my boy Chasing the Bass. What's good, man? Got that wristband. I see says Roll Tide Roll. My boy Zach tapping in from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, T-Town, home of the champions, baby, where champions are made. Dora, Alabama checking in. What's up, man? My boy Glenn, Rondo Max said, what's good? Good evening, Rondo. Good to see you. We got Sully checking in from East Georgia. East Georgia. Y'all know what that means. Everybody claim Atlanta from East Georgia. I don't care what side you just claim Atlanta when you say East. But nah, shout out to my boy Sully, man. My guy Bama man in the chat. Tuscumbia. What's good, man? Tuscumbia in the chat. We got Phoenix City, my home city, in the chat. My little sister checking in, man. Good to see y'all in the chat. And I'm actually put the comments on the screen here. Hopefully we can get them over here. They should be like right there. Yeah, y'all can start see y'all comments. We got Birmingham, Alabama in the house. I'm gonna be flying into Birmingham, Jordan, when I come back, man. So when I touch down, I'm definitely gonna be hitting you up. Got to pull up, get some live interaction. Maybe let you do the show from the hotel. You get what I'm saying. So, yeah. So like I said, y'all, I'm sharing the classroom. They don't have like a little office or anything. So if it's too loud, we'll probably do some clips or something later. But we're definitely gonna get this live through because our analytics are looking good. Every time we go live on YouTube, every time we post something on TikTok, we're seeing the demand for the content. People are rolling and trying to see what's happening over here at the Coach Smook Network when it comes to covering college football, high school football, recruiting, and Alabama football, or Alabama athletics in general. And shout out to the Alabama athletic department, man. I got my email today. We are official. We are going to be on the scene whenever we want to be on the scene for not for Coach Smook Network, but for What's Up College Football. Shout out to my guy, Aaron Jordan, for doing what he do, man. Didn't have to do it, but definitely looked out for us. So we want to give it up for Aaron Jordan, man. Shout out to him, man. We in there this season. So we're going to utilize it to the max and get you all that content that you all desire. Wilson, man, what's good, man? Good to see you. San Antonio, Texas is in the house. What's good, man? West Georgia. Slide across I-20 headed to Florence. Okay, I see you. That boy, Big Smokey. I see you, big dog. Hey, appreciate everybody for pulling up, man. The energy is here tonight. Like I said, I had a great weekend. Story time for the first. Let's get this last 3 minutes. Y'all know we like try to take the first 15 minutes to let everybody come in and get settled. Kick your shoes off, kick your feet up, get your drinks, whatever you got. I got milk. I'm supposed to made a protein shake, but I was running kind of behind. I was running behind a little bit, so didn't want to hold y'all up and keep y'all waiting for tonight. I miss y'all, and hopefully y'all miss me. So we're gonna get into these conversations. But quick story time before we get into stuff. I know y'all love to hear about moments where we have like fewer interactions outside of the channel, right? And so I told y'all about the Bama fan that noticed me on the plane, but I forgot about the first interaction. One of the guys at the airport, he was actually getting off work, getting ready to get on the flight, and I checked my bags in, and I don't know how I didn't record. I think I had just got done recording the clip where my bag was getting weighed, and the young man, he's like, "Put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game, coach." And I turned around and looked around the young guy, man. His name was Devin. So Devin, if you watching tonight, shout out to you, man. Devin from Birmingham, Alabama. It was good. It was good getting that recognition. I didn't even think of it, and I'm sorry that I didn't think of it because now that's a whole week that passed. And you know, I haven't had any other interactions. I haven't seen him tap in on the content, but it just might be tonight. He might be tapping in with it getting closer to the season and trying to see what we're putting out there. So tonight, we're going to create some good conversations. We're going to have some great talk. We might have a debate or two, and it won't be about depth chart or anything like that. We're just talking about some of the hot topics and hot uh, things that's been coming out since SEC Media Day. And I think the first topic we want to jump into, man, kind of something that caught my attention, kind of a disrespect. And I want to ask this, and Mary J, you could put a banner up. Why is Alabama being disrespected? What's up, Deborah? Good to see you. I'm good. How are you, my sister? How are you feeling? I'll be back in Montgomery soon. I'm gonna have to get you to pull up to church Sunday when I get back. I got to see my sister. I got to see all my family. If you're in Montgomery, I'm thinking about hosting a small kickoff event at a restaurant. And I won't put the location out. I'll wait till we lock it in. But I'm thinking about doing a small kickoff get together the week before Florida State game. So if y'all are interested in that AAA family, let me know. It'll be some small, intimate, some we come together in a space where we could really enjoy each other and wear our Bama gear, wear our AAA gear. If you y'all, I've seen y'all been ordering them t-shirts and stuff too, the old red and white letter lineup. I see y'all some real supporters, man. I think I had 14 total sales last month. And that's up from anything like we didn't have anything going for a few months. So glad to see that, and I appreciate y'all 100% for supporting. Did I turn the crowd off? I did. So I jumped into the first conversation, y'all, and I'm gonna try to share the screen as best as possible. I don't know how it's gonna look, but let's see. Let's share screen. Boom, right here. Got share screen here, and like I said, the internet out here is dookie. All right, 100% dookie, about as dookie as Auburn, and we're gonna try to work through it. We're gonna try to work through it. So as y'all can see here, and I'm gonna put myself over here. Can I edit this? Let me see. Let me edit it real quick. I want to make myself a little bit smaller. We're gonna come on this side, and we're gonna handle it like this. So, getting into the conversation. The Bama disrespect. Why? I looked at this list, man, and these are some good players. Lenore Sellis, over Greg Nussmeyer. I mean, not Greg Nussmeyer. Nussmeyer out of LSU. I love Lenore Sellers, but you got DJ Lagway in this conference. And Lenore's played a solid game against Bama last year, but I just think skill set wise, you got more complete quarterbacks and more dynamic quarterbacks than him. He's definitely like my third or fourth in the conference. Now the running back position, this Quintrevion Wiseman, I think Texas is getting a lot of love, and of course y'all know On3 is pro Texas, pro Longhorn, so I think they're getting a lot of love with a lot of these picks. Anthony Hill Jr., he's probably the only legit pick. But you got Colin Simmons, D-line. If you got Kelsey Faulkner, you trying to tell me LT Overton isn't on this list? You trying to tell me Quay Russaw isn't one of the linebackers on this list? You trying to tell me Damani Jackson, Amari Saab? I mean, come on, man. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about right now? And then the wide receiver room, we got Ryan Williams, you got Cam Coben. I can respect those. But then you go to the tight end room, man. What's the young man's name over at Georgia? Dell? You're telling me Stowers at Vanderbilt is better than him? Caden Proctor made the list. I have questions about that. Of all the offensive linemen on this list right now, he's the most inconsistent. And then Jake Slaughter over our very own, Parker Brelsford. Like it's a lot of questions on this list. If you could go down this list and replace some of these guys, let's go. Yeah, Falk is legit. I like Falk, but if you got Falk, I think you got room for LT Overton. You know, Christian Miller at Georgia didn't pop last year, so why is he getting so much hype? Colin Simmons inconsistent as hell last year. Why is he getting so much hype? Get what I'm saying? So we talking about the SEC, all SEC preseason, all SEC team. Um, so let's go down the list. Let's go down the list. Let's build our roster. So QB for me. QB for me. I'm going to go, and this is just my personal opinion. I think if you're going to put the North Sellers out there, you might as well have put your boy at Texas. I can't even think of it. Manning. You might as well have Manning out there. You get what I'm saying? Like he's honestly, and I hate that we have to continue to regurgitate this, but this young man is legit. Arch Manning is legit. I don't know why people want to try to throw the Manning last name as like the only reason no, he's a legit quarterback. And there's a reason why he's carrying that last name. He's not just a man. That's not a last name he's carrying. He's a Manning. You look at his uncles, the way they played the game. His father was an athlete. His grandfather was an athlete. So it's not crazy to see the genetics pass through the bloodline, especially when he was literally bred for this. And he's got a system now that he's going to fill in. We know Steve Sarkisian develops quarterbacks at the highest level, and sends them to the NFL, and they have success. So I'm gonna have Arch. I'm gonna have Arch. Y'all drop in the chat. Drop in the chat. Who would you have as your QB1 for the All SEC team? As I check out the comments, what we got? I think LSU QB is not that good. I'm just saying, Glenn. I don't think he's the best QB, but I think he's a good QB. I don't think he's the best, but I think he's a very good one. And if he's in the right system, which he is at LSU, he's going to put up numbers, and he's going to be a system quarterback that gets drafted very high because of how efficient he is in the system. And if he could prove that he can learn multiple systems and match them, that's what allows him to have a great career at the NFL level. So give me your quarterbacks, guys. Come on, run the quarterbacks up. Yeah, Sellers over Manning is crazy to me. Facts, Dad. I'm right there with you. Zach said the Texas defense is the best. The Texas defense is the best or deserves the hype because all their stats came against mediocre offense. The best offense they played last year was maybe ASU. Who? Zach, what you talking about? 27 people eyeing run the likes up. Facts. Let's get them likes up. 25 in the chat on YouTube. Falk is legit. He definitely is. I like Keldrick Falk at D-line, but who's the quarterback? Come on. Who's the quarterback? Lenore Sellers, I just don't think he's proven that he's the best quarterback in the SEC. I'm going to go with Arch Manning. I feel like anytime Arch Manning touched the field for Texas last year, they had a better chance of winning than when they had Quinn Ewers in. That's what I truly feel. And I think if they would have went on ahead and turned the page for Quinn Ewers early in the season, they would have had a lot more established with Arch Manning, and they would have went deeper in the playoffs. Somebody said Nuss or Manning. Dad said Nuss or Manning. I like the green from Arkansas QB. Hell no, D. Hell no. I like him too, but he ain't the best. D, you tripping. You tripping. So we got Manning. We got who else we got, man? Who else we got? Y'all got to think. DJ Lagway's in this conference. He's a close number 2 for me. He's not number 1, but he's definitely close number 2. Definitely close number 2. And then the running back room. How you got Le'Veon Moss? Le'Veon Moss played. I ain't gonna say Le'Veon Moss did not produce last year, and it was in part to Texas A&M just being bad. Let me get this list out because I don't see it. I don't see with Wisner at Texas. A lot of people are hype on him. I think with him having attention now, that'll be a different output for him, right? I like the Florida running back, Jaden Ball. I like his skill set more than I like Wisner. And then we forgetting that Georgia has Nate Frazier. That dude is Big Zeke. Deuce, what they call him, Zeus. Y'all remember Zeus that was at Georgia? What, 3 years ago? If it wasn't for the injuries, he would definitely have been the number 1 back in the SEC. Texas got CJ Baxter. You think You think CJ Baxter coming back from injury, he's fully healthy this year? I think that freshman year he put out was a lot better than what they got from Wisner last year, and that putting this Wisner kid up in front of him. Le'Veon Moss, I like his speed, but he's a one trick pony, man. One trick pony. Um, and I don't care to put a Bama back in top. I think until we see Richard Young really pop, and get the opportunities, we won't have a back in these type of lists because of how our offense is designed, which is understandable. Which is understandable. So no Bama bias here, but I think the two running backs I'm putting in place of these guys, I'm coming with Baxter from Texas. I'll give you another Texas guy, but Le'Veon Moss, no, I like Jaden Ball from Florida. I like his skill set, more diverse. He's going to give you the down the field threat. He's going to be able to run in between the tackles. He could stretch the field laterally, put his foot in the ground, get upfield. I mean, generate speed, turns over speed quick. 2-step, 3-step speed, like turnover is crazy good. So Dad said, nah, give me Ty Simpson. You trying to get me canceled today. I ain't getting started on no Ty Simpson today, y'all. I ain't getting started. I ain't gonna start on Ty Simpson. I don't want to make nobody mad by telling them the truth today. They don't like the truth when I talk about Ty Simpson. They don't like the fact that Keelan Russell unseat that man. But I got faith in Ty. I got faith in Ty, but we're not talking about Ty tonight. We talking about everything else. We talking about everything else. We're gonna say that conversation for the kickoff countdown for real, y'all. Because I think we're gonna see a lot of changes with the rotation. I think we might end up seeing a partially two quarterback system utilized in this offense with this much talent in the quarterback room with all the different skill sets. But yeah, so we got my number one, Archman, and number two, I like CJ Baxter, the running back, Jaden Bowe. He'll be my other running back. I don't have any problems with the wide receivers. With it only being two slots available for the wide receivers, Ryan Williams, Cam Coleman, two Bama guys represent, right? Not necessarily University of Alabama, but Alabama, Auburn guys represent. State of Alabama represent at the wide receiver position. Me being a wide receiver guy, y'all know I'm excited about that. And I think Cam Coleman really gonna solidify himself as one of the top wide receivers in the country this year if they can get Jackson Arnold and that offensive line on the same page. And we know Hugh Freeze utilizes really likes to move the pocket in the pass game. A lot of pre-snap motion, a lot of misdirection. So guys like Cam Coleman are going to have opportunities downfield to make huge plays. And Cam Coleman is a guy you could put him in the quick screen, rockets or Z motion screens and get him active. You get the ball in his hands early, he can create with the ball in his hands after the catch. So another guy that's just to look out for. Tight ends, man. Let me find some of the tight ends in the SEC because I didn't like Stowers last year. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see, chat. Because Stowers is I don't even think we got Josh Quavis coming back. And I think the lack of stats is probably going to keep him out. But if y'all paid attention to Josh Quavis last year, with the opportunities he had, he was more efficient than CJ Dupree. Now, I will say this: very underutilized at Bama, very underutilized with the tight end position. But we got some skill sets there. Got a true freshman in Marshall Pritchard that I think is going to surprise a lot of people. Going to make a big impact, make a splash on the scene this year. You got like I said, Josh Quavis, but Caleb Edwards is going to be on campus this week, this upcoming week. So if he hasn't already reported. But I like the kid from Ole Miss. I can't remember his name. Anybody remember the tight end name from Ole Miss? I think he's better than Stowers at Vanderbilt, and then they have another one at Ole Miss. I want to say it's Daquan Wright. Daquan Wright. I want to say it's number 8. Whichever tight end at Ole Miss is number 8. He is a dog. He is a dog. If I had to put a tight end on this list it would definitely be Daquan Wright. Let me get to the comments. We at the tight end position. We're gonna stop with just like your key spots for the offense. Here's your skill sets: quarterback, running backs, wide receiver, tight end. I want a list right now. Give me your all SEC, preseason all SEC, uh, quarterback, two running backs, wide receiver one, wide receiver two, tight end. I want a list. Come on. Run him up in the chat while I catch up on the comments. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. LSU running back came in hot as a freshman. That's what I'm saying. He can turn it over. You know what I'm saying? He can turn it over and have a crazy good year. That's what I'm saying. Like, how did they get Le'Veon Moss on this list? You know, I don't see where he's done anything to legitimize himself as a top back in the SEC. And then Wisner benefited from injuries in front of him because CJ Baxter, still played injured. He demanded a lot of attention, so you played change of pace back, and that's how you got a lot of your stats. So I'm not sure, man. I'm one of the ones that when you turn the film on, if a guy is a one trick pony and that's what he's getting known for, and he can't counter that, then you lose me. You lose me in the debate. So and like I said, I like Florida. That Jaden Ball, a lot of hold up. What? Who is this article written? Oh yeah, that's old. It's a lot. This is crazy. They said this article here, y'all. I was trying to find Jaden Ball. They said Jam Miller was joining the Florida Gators. Like, but anyways, and then again, running back Nate Frazier at Georgia. I like Frazier. I like Frazier. I mean, he's a complete back, probably the most complete back in the SEC. And I think Richard Young is going to be on that same track for Alabama. Maybe not be able to produce the numbers because of the style of offense, the depth in the running back room, but a lot of other quality running backs than Le'Veon Moss and Quint Wisner, whatever. Quintravian from Texas. So give me on this, man. We got Zach said QB Arch Manning. Parker Brewster should have made the list 100%. We about to get to this offensive line. I even said Jaden Roberts. If you're going to put DJ Campbell from Texas on there, come on, man. Come on, man. Did y'all not see that dude getting mauled by Georgia D-line? Did y'all not see him getting mauled by was it Arizona State defensive front? I mean, just handling business in the trenches against a Texas O-line. Richard Young, a bulldozer. Wizzleman, see, that's how I know you ain't been watching. Richard Young is not a bulldozer. He can be, but Richard Young is the new age of Eddie Lacy. And if you've been a Bama fan for more than 7 days, you right, you know about Eddie Lacy and his time at Bama, right? Eddie Lacy was 6'3", 242, 245, something like that. Had the speed of a 5'11", 6-foot back. Had the agility of a little scat back. Had the hands like a receiver, but really did not. His trademark wasn't running people over. His trademark was making you miss. You know, so yeah, I think Richard Young has more so of those skill sets, and even more so Daniel Hill. Wait until you all get to see Daniel Hill get out there and push some get some opportunities. So give me Lagway, Frazier, and Young. Mm-mm. Lagway, Frazier, and Young. I see your Bama bias there a little bit, Jordan. I see your Bama bias there, but I can't be mad with Lagway at one. And like I said, Lagway is more of he's closer to number two, fighting for number two than number one. Now, I will say this: Lenore Sellers, Arch Manning. I think that's a solid debate there. I think that's a solid debate there for number one because I like what Sellers did first year as full-time starter. Had the defense on the other side. Didn't put the defense in a lot of bad positions. And South Carolina won 9 games last season, chat. The Gamecocks won 9 games last season. So I think Sellers being there, he has a debate, but Archman is the most complete quarterback in this conference. I think he's the most complete. And I think people forget Archie Manning has been in college for 3 years now. This is his 3rd season. So Khalil coming in and says QB Arch Manning, running back CJ Baxter, Jaden Ball, wide receivers Ryan Williams, Cam Coleman, tight end Delp from Georgia. I like that. Oscar Delp. And then we'll get to the O-line in a second. Anybody else? 6'3". Yes, he was. I think Eddie Lacy was like 6'2", 6'3". Eddie Lacy was tall. Eddie Lacy. Let's go look it up because he ended up getting overweight in the league. Let's see. He went to the draft. Eddie Lacy. Oh, dang. Eddie Lacy was only 6 foot. 6 foot, 250. I thought he was 6'3". My bad, y'all. I thought he was 6'3". Eddie Lacy was 6 foot. So that's even better. You look at the size. He was a bowling ball and could move like that. Got Richard Young. He's 6 foot. So, yeah, same frame, same size. I could have sworn Eddie Lacy was 6'3". I'm going to have to double check that. Let's go look again. Eddie Lacy. And why they got my search engine on Yahoo? Yahoo is garbage, chat. If you use Yahoo as your search engine, you should be taken off the internet forever. All right? Take yourself off the internet. Go unplug your router and just quit at life if you still using Yahoo as a search engine. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why my computer keep doing it to me, but I just dropped my phone. Eddie Lacy. Let's see. Yeah, 6 foot, 245. Ayo. That boy's from Louisiana. His official I'm trying to find his official combine hiding weight. But anyways, he's not 6'3". Not 6'3". All right, so and the tight end position, I like Oscar Delp. I like that pick. But I'm telling y'all, number 8 from Ole Miss, he's going to be the one. Now let's slide to the offensive line. Everybody feeling good? He was 6 foot. Yeah, Daquan. See, Daquan in here. Hey, we got a goat in the chat. Daquan Menzie, former Alabama defensive back, is in the chat. What's up, bro? Hey, Daquan, if I sent you a link, you got time to chat with me today? As a matter of fact, don't. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna wait till the season. We're gonna wait till the kickoff series. So I'll be texting you too, man. Once I get from down here in Arkansas. I'm in Arkansas right now, man. Finishing this course. Gonna be certified around this mug. Everybody say what's up to Daquan. Bo was 6'3", not lazy. Bo Scarborough. That's who I think about. That's who it was. Big Bo. Man, I hated. Man, didn't y'all? Don't y'all hate that Bo Scarborough never popped like he should have? Don't y'all hate that? Bama had a few that should have popped. Losing Alvin Kamara in that deep running back room, man. Just imagine. We had another one played in that group. T, or is it D? Who was the one that passed away, man? Rest in peace. I forget his name, man. The running back. He was part of that whole crew. They ended up. Wow, what was his name, chat? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, y'all see. Look, don't get starstruck. Daquan don't like that. I don't like that. He don't like. But let's talk about this O-line. Let's jump into the O-line. Caden Proctor at left tackle. I'll deal with it. I'll keep my personal opinion because he came out with so much hype, and I just think that he's not consistent enough to be the tackle, the best tackle. Uh, the gentleman at Vanderbilt, the left tackle at Vanderbilt. I can't remember his name, but he played a solid season and he really held it down for Vanderbilt last year against us. You know, who is that? Rodney. Rodney. Can you put this in the fridge for me? Look at that. What? Appreciate it, bro. But y'all, yeah. So I like the left tackle from Vandy, Florida. I think that's where the other young man was. Either Florida or Ole Miss had a left tackle. Y'all can help me find them names, man. Y'all gotta understand. I'm doing this kind of like just reaction style. We ain't able to do our usual. You know what I'm saying? We reacting right now. Hayden Green, I like that pick at left guard. If they doing it like that, left guard, to right tackle and then the center. I like Hayden Green. I think he's a right guard though, if I'm not mistaken. But one of your top offensive linemen in this conference. I think he's a red shirt sophomore this year, red shirt junior. Got the experience. DJ Campbell at Texas. How and why? I feel like a lot of these 4-star, 5-star guys has been Their names were huge coming into college, and now they have an opportunity. This is what this list was made of. And then you know it's on three, so you know it's going to be everything against Bama, Georgia, and Texas. They love it. Um, Now Austin Barber. This is where I'm having questions. How? DJ Campbell and Austin Barber. Where's Jaden Roberts? Jaden Roberts, and then Jake Slaughter. I like Jake Slaughter at Florida, but he's not better than Parker Brailsford. He's not better than Parker Brailsford. So we're not gonna spend a lot of time on the offensive line. I know we always, kind of skim over the O line. They're probably the most important group, you know, on the offensive side. But you talk about offensive linemen, it's kind of crazy to see how, they pick these numbers. Caden Proctor, I think he gave up the third or fourth most sacks against not teams defenses that were ranked less than in the top 10. So you're telling me you play great against the best teams, but you slack up against the soft teams. I don't like that. And it didn't have a thing to do with scheme. He played a lot slower against. I feel like he picked and choose. Just being honest. But I think he's going to sure that up. Caden Proctor will be a first round talent if he plays to his maximum potential this year. Caden Green, same thing, first round talent. Austin Barber, good offensive lineman, but I don't think he's better than Jaden Roberts, you know, at that guard position. And then Jake Slaughter, we know he's good. He's a good prospect too. He's a good player, but Parker Bradford is definitely the best center, one of the best centers in the country. You got him, and then you got the young man over at I believe, is he at? Not that's not Arizona State. I'm tripping. Um, what's the young man? Is it Texas Tech? I think he transferred to Texas Tech, the center for Texas Tech. He could have went to the draft this year. That's what makes it so crazy. Now, y'all can do your offensive line talk. Uh Ty. Ty D. All T Tenpenny. That's who it was. Al T Tenpenny. D major. Al T Tenpenny. Man. Come on, man. Y'all remember that group. Y'all remember that group, man. Al T Tenpenny. I'm back in the comments now. Tenpenny. That's exactly who it was. And y'all, I don't know if y'all remember, that was around the time when you started being able to see some of the clips from spring ball, and he was running just as hard as the guys in front of him. And then the games where he did get those what they call it, that trash time mop up duty, man. Y'all remember we was solid. We was solid with backs. And I think this staff has gotten back to that style, that way of recruiting to get these boys get that rotation deep and that running back room. Let me try to get back to the live. There we go. All right, so let's get on that D line, man. Alabama, we have a lot, and I mean a lot of unproven talent on the defensive front. That's not a secret, right? I think everybody can look at Alabama's defensive line room and say that we have a lot of unproven talent in the D line room. To not be on this list, I believe, from a mentality standpoint and a mental standpoint, is great. But when I look at what's on this list, LT Overton, I believe if LT Overton was at Texas A&M, he'll be on this list. If he was still at Texas A&M, he'll be on this list. But because he's at Bama, and we know how on three is when it comes to Bama, he's not on this list. How is he one of the top defensive linemen in the portal? Comes in as preseason top PFF, one of the top PFF guys that's eligible for the draft, but he's not on the preseason SEC list. And that's the only complaint I got on the defensive front. I don't mind Dylan Stewart. I don't mind Colin Simmons. Both of those guys look great defensive linemen. Keldrick Falk, great, but Christian Miller over LT Overton, or even Colin Simmons. I mean not Colin Simmons, but Christian Miller over LT Overton. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think LT Overton definitely is one of your top four defensive linemen in this conference. Put him there, but everybody else I could deal with. Colin Simmons, I just don't like him because he's at Texas. We back? Am I back? What's the last thing y'all heard, chat? What's the last thing y'all heard, chat? Let me know. What's the last thing y'all heard? I'm sorry. Are we back? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if we back. Hopefully we're not dropping sound. We back. All right. LT Overton was good last season, but he has some improvements to make and show he could be consistent. Facts. But I think he was just as good as Christian Miller. We saw what we did to Christian Miller. Alabama made him look like he was irrelevant against Bama last year. He was irrelevant against Florida last year. That's why the game was so tight. So many big games he didn't show up. So I don't know. I don't know. So over on the defense, too much Georgia love. Way too much Georgia love, D. Way too much Georgia love. How? How they getting so much love? And their defense was probably the most suspect defense in the conference last year with all that talent. And that secondary, there's too much love for their secondary. Too much. Everett got cooked by a true freshman last year in Ryan Williams. Everett got cooked by Cam Coleman. He got cooked by the boy from Texas. Like he's not stopping any top receivers in the conference. Why is he on his list over Damani Jackson? Xavier Brown, the true freshman, had a better pass defense rating as far as per target capital. His ratings were better than Everett. Everett is the one you pick on. He's the one you throw in that Georgia secondary. I guarantee. And this year's going to show. KJ Bolden, I like him at safety, but even him, he didn't play a great year last year. You're going to put him on there? You might as well have Xavier Brown on this list. You could have Bray Hubbard. Where's Bray Hubbard? Where's Bray Hubbard? You got Gerard McCoy from Tennessee. I mean, Tennessee's defense didn't win the game for them last year. Jalen Milroe won the game for Tennessee last year. Let's just be honest. Kendrick Law and Jalen Milroe won that game for Tennessee last year. Jermod McCoy? Come on, man. Michael Taft, I can't argue it, but you don't have a Bray Hubbard. You don't have Sapp. You don't have Damani Jackson. Come on, man. Alabama secondary, best statistically across the board. The best secondary. What's crazy is we thought that the secondary was going to be our weak point because of depth and because of experience. And that ended up being the most productive part of the defense. That kept the defense a top 3 ranked defense. So when it comes to the secondary, and the ratings are there, the grades are there. The PFF is solid. If you go look at PFF's projections and their grades going into the season of draft eligible guys over the past 7 or 8 years, they've been spot on with where guys could fall if their trajectory continue from where they left off going into their draft eligible season. And this is crazy to me. KJ Bolden, I'm just not feeling it. I can't argue, but I don't feel it. I just think there's other defense backs, other safeties in the conference that are better than KJ Bolden. To my argument, let's do this. All right, so that's the wrong list. Let me pull this one. We have no sound again. That means our internet keeps dropping. So to keep from having to do this, I think I got to do clips, chat. How long we been live, Mary J? What's our time? 50 minutes? Oh, we right. That was perfect. But we got some reactions done, and I don't want to keep having to do this, y'all. Boo Carter, Tennessee. I like Boo. Got a lot. I'm sorry, y'all. I hate that it's doing. Centuria Perkins and Harold Perkins, y'all. How are they not first team? And how's Deontay Lawson second team? No disrespect to my guy Deontay Lawson, but we got Nakai Hillis Green on the team now. You got Coy Russo on this team. Deontay Lawson not even the best linebacker on Alabama's roster, right? He's not even at the best linebacker on Alabama's roster, right? So I think I'm gonna do a couple of shorts. That way we can get audio and all that stuff squared away. They got a lot of people pulling off the internet. We got trash internet out here, chat. It's trash. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I just want to tap in and let y'all know we still alive. I'm still out here. We still alive. We got not September, July 30th. When is our graduation, bro? July 31st. Next Thursday is our graduation ceremony. And that'll be the day y'all see me go live a lot while I'm traveling, checking in with y'all. Cause I'll be ready to go live that following Monday, to bring y'all back to what we're used to when it comes to the content, man. And look, they had a chance to take me out, y'all. They had a chance to move me out the way. They had a chance, but we coming back strong, chat. We coming back strong. We coming back with some extra energy. I got a lineup set up over the next few weeks, man. And moving into the new place. Y'all give it up for that. Thank God for that. We got sign some paperwork when we get back. But I'm grateful, y'all. Grateful for y'all being here. Grateful for y'all support. I know I'm cutting the conversation short, but I can't. Y'all know me. I'm an audio guy. I can't even hear myself right now. I'm gauging it right now. We ain't got no music on. This ain't us. This ain't us. But we trying, y'all. We trying. We trying to keep it in house. We trying to keep y'all engaged. And I got a lot more shorts that I want to put out, but it's touchy here with the internet service. So with that being said, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed the time that we did have together. We almost got an hour before we started getting internet issues and stuff started getting wonky on us. But we got an early morning tomorrow. It's Monday. Hopefully you all's weeks are going to be great. I pray that, everything that you all desire when it comes to your success, your goals, your dreams, that you're taking the right steps forward. They said we here regardless. Appreciate that, MJ. Much love, man. Much love, AAA family. But I pray that everything is going well for the family and for all the support that you all continue to bring me, man. I promise you, I don't take it for granted. We're going to take this to the next level when we get back. I promise you. After getting that email about our access and everything and how we're going to be able to cover the team, I'm excited. What's up, James? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. And TikTok, I'm sorry. I almost didn't continue the TikTok live. Britt, appreciate you. Amberly, baby, I see you over there. Quentin, I see you. Everybody, big homie, I see y'all, man. I hate that I couldn't, read the comments. We had so much going on over here. It's hard, doing it with one screen. But I see we had some viewers. I appreciate the gifts. I appreciate the diamonds, man. Everything y'all been supporting over there on TikTok. Thank y'all for doing what y'all do. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I might just do a mobile live on TikTok. So if y'all want to pull up on TikTok, if I do go live, we still got our 25 likes, y'all. So we must be doing something, man. Appreciate y'all. Hey, snaps in the chat, man. Snaps in the chat. I can't do the sound effects today, but I appreciate y'all again. I will say this. Stay encouraged, y'all. Stay encouraged. Everybody that's watching from each platform, stay encouraged. We got dreams, we got goals we're trying to reach, man. And I want y'all to reach them. As I go up, I want everybody that's a part of this family, a part of this AAA community to go up with me. And I'm not scared to step into my destiny, and you shouldn't be either. So definitely enjoy the rest of your evenings and enjoy the rest of your weeks as we tap in. Y'all make sure y'all got your notifications on. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe because we keep it live. And remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me and say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Roll Tide. Y'all be blessed, man.
subscribe. You do roll with the tide. I'm down in the gun with Coach Smook. Through the game, roll tide, roll tide. Better go subscribe.